can speak. The loud ones fall, the quiet peak. They draw their lines, I cross in style. I've walked alone for quite a while. They shout for power, I don't compete. You'll feel me coming, not hear my feet. I move in silence, where truth cuts deep and pride gets violent. No smoke, no crown, no fake alliance. I rule the dark. I move in silence. I've seen men rise with empty eyes. Their gold was dust, their crowns were lies. They talk too loud, they burn too fast. But quiet souls are built to last. No need to roar to claim your ground. Real strength don't make a sound. I move in silence, where truth cuts deep and pride gets violent. No smoke, no crown, no fake alliance. I rule the dark. I move in silence. The night's my friend, it guards my way. The dawn don't ask what words can't say. No need for fame, no need for guidance. The strong don't brag, they move in silence. Whisper wins what shouting spins. Quiet starts where the noise ends. I move in silence, where truth cuts deep and pride gets violent. No smoke, no crown, no fake alliance. I rule the dark. I'll die the same. I move in silence. Said I need your open door, but I've been gone a long time before. No notes, no signs, no reasons why I leave without goodbye. You'll look for noise, but I'll be still. The quiet leave without goodbye, without goodbye. No second glance, no tears to dry, tears to dry. The truth don't beg, the strong don't try. Leave without goodbye. The lies you dressed in perfume nights, They fade like smoke in morning light. You'll chase my goals, but you'll find why I leave without goodbye. No last words, no final stand. Just dust and prints across the land. I leave without goodbye. Without goodbye. No second glance, no tears to dry. Tears to dry. The truth don't beg, the strong don't try. Leave without goodbye. Where hearts have been, it only knows where steps begin. I walk away beneath the sky. I leave without goodbye. You'll hear the wind and think it's me, but freedom's voice don't need to plea. I leave without goodbye. Packing without goodbye. No second glance, no tears to dry. Packing tears to dry. The truth don't beg, the strong don't try. I leave without goodbye. No backward eyes, no need to cry. Promise, love or fame, it just repeats your broken name. Each mile's a truth you can't defend. No one waits at the end. The wind don't care where you've been, it only asks will you begin. No one waits at the end. At the end. No gold to take, no hearts to mend. Hearts to mend. You walk alone, you don't pretend. 'Cause no one waits at the end. I've seen men crawl for someone's grace, the hand they used to chase. But I keep walking, I don't bend. No one waits at the end. You'll lose your name, you'll lose your friend. That's how the road will make you mend. No one waits at the end. At the end. At the end. I don't need prayers or borrowed faith. The dust remembers better grace. Each step I take, I comprehend. No one waits at the end. Don't chase a ghost, don't chase applause. The truth walks quiet and never pause. No one waits at the end. At the end. No goal to take, no hearts to mend. Hearts to mend. You walk alone, you don't pretend. 'Cause no one waits at the end. When the dust takes back what it lends, you'll know no one waits at the end. Through towns that don't exist, shook hands with lies I couldn't resist. Each mile I took cut deep and black. Some roads never lead back. The signs all fade, the names all change, but I keep moving through the strange. Some roads never lead back. You lose yourself to stay on track. You're paying scars, not what you lack. 'Cause some roads never lead back. I've seen the lost chase promised lands, while holding dust in trembling hands. They dream of home, I don't react. Some roads never lead back. You can't unsee the things you've done. You just keep walking toward the sun. Some roads never lead back. You lose yourself to stay on track. You're paying scars, not what you lack. 'Cause some roads never lead back. The night gets long, the miles get mean. You talk to ghosts you've never seen. The past can chase, but it can't attack. Some roads never lead back. If peace is waiting, it ain't for me. My home's the wind and what will be. Some roads never lead back. You lose yourself to stay on track. You're paying scars, not what you lack. 'Cause some roads never lead back. When the dust hides every track, I'll still ride, never looking back. echoes hum, where stars begin, where spirits ride the wind. No grave can hold what can be chained, no cross can bind what still remains. Where spirits ride the wind, ride the wind. They leave the world they've sinned within, sin within. No walls, no flesh, no mortal skin. Where spirits ride the wind. I've felt their hands in storms and sand. The whispers move where I still stand. They call me close, they draw me in. Where spirits ride the wind. The sky turns red, the air grows thin, but the voice of death sounds just like him. Where spirits ride the wind, ride the wind. They leave the world they've sinned within, sin within. No walls, no flesh, no mortal skin. Where spirits ride the wind. What breathes in dust, the soul survives, the bones will rust. And when my song runs paper thin, I'll rise and ride the wind. The end ain't death, it's just release, where silence hums and shadows cease. Where spirits ride the wind, ride the wind. They leave the world they sin within, sin within. No walls, no flesh, no mortal skin. Where spirits ride the wind. When my shadow's gone and stars begin, they'll say he rides the wind. Final light. No dawn, no sound, no ride. The sky was still, the ground was white. When I met myself in the afterlife. He looked like me, but eyes were clear. He spoke the words I wouldn't hear. I met myself in the afterlife, afterlife, afterlife. No pain, no fire, no knife, no knife, no knife. He said, son, you'll live through strife, but you'll never learn to live your life. He showed me roads I walked in vain, the empty gold, the borrowed pain. Say you build walls that cut like knives, and call that living life. I tried to speak, but had no breath. The truth was louder than death. I met myself in the afterlife, afterlife, afterlife. No pain, no fire, no knife, life, no knife, no knife. He said, son, you live through strife, but you'll never learn to live your life. He smiled like storms about to start. Said you fought the world, but not your heart. And then he turned and left through life. The man I met in the afterlife. You don't escape what you've become. The war ain't over when it's won. I met myself in the afterlife, afterlife, afterlife. No pain, no fire, no knife, no knife, no knife. He said, son, you fought for pride, not life. Them disappeared like smoke from strife. Now when I dream beneath the night, I still see him in the afterlife. Shadow across the sand, moving free from where I stand. It turned and smiled a cold embrace. I followed the ghost that wore my face. He walked like me but twice as fast. His eyes were mirrors from my past. I followed the ghost that wore my face, through burning fields and empty space. He led me where the lost were placed. I followed the ghost that wore my face. He spoke my name in thunderous tones. Said, you're not done, you're just alone. Each step I took erased my trace. I followed the ghost that wore my face. His laughter echoed sharp and wild, the kind you lose when you were a child. I followed the ghost that wore my face. Showed me sin. He said you'll die where you begin. And when he stopped, the air gave chase. I stood before my own old face. You can't outrun what you've denied. It walks beside, not far behind. I followed the ghost that wore my face, through burning fields and empty space. He led me where the lost were placed. I followed the ghost that wore my face. His grace. The ghost still wears my face. They threw the dirt and said my name like I was gone, like I was tamed. But the ground can't hold what can't behave. I walked out of my own grave. They carved my stone, they lit the pyre. But I came back dressed in fire. I walked out of my own grave. No savior came, no soul to save. The dead stayed dead, but I misbehaved. I walked out of my own grave. I heard the worms sing lullabies while thunder laughed across the skies. They called me lost, but I stayed brave. I walked out of my own grave. The dark said rest, the dirt said stay. But I had debts I had to pay. I walked out of my own grave. No savior came, no soul to save. The dead stayed dead, but I misbehaved. I walked out of my own grave. No soul to save. Now I breathe smoke instead of air and carry ghosts like they were prayer. The night still asks what hell I crave. I walked out of my own grave. I saw my sins and shook their hands. Said we're done now, you understand. I walked out of my own grave. No savior came, no soul to save. The dead stayed dead, but I misbehaved. I walked out of my own grave. No soul to save. The dirt still whispers where I lay, but I don't listen. I walked away. Burned out soul, cards of fate, I lost control. Every scar speaks louder tonight. The mirror shows my endless fight. I found no mercy in the mirror, only demons getting clearer. No redemption, no disguise, just a ghost that holds behind my eyes. Gunpowder dreams, ash in my chest. Vultures wait where I find no rest. I call myself unbroken stone, but the mirror says I stand alone. I found no mercy in the mirror, only demons getting clearer. No redemption, no disguise, just a ghost behind my turned into smoke, chains of lies, the truth I broke. Heaven turned its back on me. The mirror shows what I can't flee. I found no mercy in the mirror, only demons getting clearer. No redemption, no disguise, just a ghost behind my eyes. The road don't lie, it cuts deep. The mirror keeps what I can't keep. I found no mercy in the mirror, only demons getting clearer. No redemption, no disguise, just a ghost behind my eyes. Behind my eyes. I left the cross at sunrise and burned the map behind me. Dust still clings to my sins, old scars hum under my sleeve. The wind don't ask for stories, it just listens when I leave. Let it rest, let it rest. I bury yesterday facing west. No tears, no saints, no tests, and I won't look back again. I bury yesterday facing west, left my guilt in the setting sun. It's done. The road's my only priest, and the fire forgave everyone. The town still whispers my name, but I walk too far to hear. Every mile's a broken prayer, every shadow's an old year. I buried yesterday comes like steel, but I've learned the worth of silence and the price of what's real.
Let it rest, let it rest.
I buried yesterday facing west.
No tears, no saints, no tests,
and I won't look back again. Some men pray for mercy, I just pray for distance.
let it rest, let it rest.
I buried yesterday facing
No
west,
tears, no saints, no tests,
and I won't look back again. I buried yesterday facing west, left my guilt in the setting sun.
it's done, it's done.
The road's my only priest, and the fire forgive everyone. The past sleeps under the dust, and I ride where the light dies slow.